Hello, I'm Sondra Coleman. And some years ago, some friends got together and talked me into putting some of my tips into a booklet that I had written years ago. And so that's what I've done. It's called Sondra Sage Tips to Ensure, the tip stands for Tips to Ensure Pastoral Sanity. And I just want to talk about a few in a section of the book. And I'll be doing this periodically that you can respond to, you can add to. It's not an exhaustive list, or you may have your own. So these are just lessons I learned in my early years in ministry and that I just wanted to share that I wrote down to kind of remind myself and to know that I'm not perfect and sometimes I'll mess up, but some things to keep me on task. Here's one that I like to say to young ministers, and that is to resist the urge to imitate others. We can hear some great preaching and some great teaching, and we just think that we'll never get to that place, and then we will find ourselves plagiarizing or imitating others. But what I want to say to you is resist that urge and do you, because God has called you. He didn't call you to imitate someone else. He called you. Do you. And then here's one of my favorites. No guilt trips. Don't give them. Don't take them. And this takes some maturity because I mean, why would you give guilt trips? You want somebody to feel guilty about something? How ridiculous is that? Our guilt was slain on the cross when Jesus died for us, and so there's no need to feel guilty about anything. If we make a mistake, say you're sorry, move on. If somebody makes a mistake against you, you forgive them whether they ask you to or not. So don't give them and don't take them. Here's something that we all need to remember that I learned early on, and it said that everyone will not like you. Yeah, it's true. You can be the most wonderful person in the world, but just because of your position or whatever, everybody will not like you. And I got another tip to tell you. You won't like everyone, but God didn't say you had to like them. He said to love everyone.